In the previous video, we created a bid vendor database, which is a list of subcontractors and suppliers that would receive a specific invitation to bid for a specific upcoming job. The next step in the process is to actually send the invitation. What you see on the screen is a Word document that interacts with the list that we created in a mail merge format to send out either a broadcast fax or a broadcast email. The template is simply a Word document that can have elements like a logo, font styles, graphics, but it also has these mail merge fields. The mail merge fields on this example are company name and contact, so that when a broadcast fax or a broadcast email is sent, the recipient has their specific company name and the contact information on the resulting fax or the resulting email. Also, this gives you a lot of flexibility to customize and design your invitation to bid document to reflect the information about the specific job. This sample invitation has got boilerplate information, job-specific information, and it would be opened as a template, and then this specific information changed to fit the job exactly that you're inviting the subs to bid on. Obviously, the name of the project, bid date, bid time, information about this that is critical to their information, as well as a return contact information with phone number or fax number so that the subs can respond and say, yes, we are going to bid the job. No, we're not going to bid the job. This template is easily modified and used in the broadcast process. So returning to PrimeBid, I'm going to interact with that document file and go back to the vendors menu and back to the edit bid vendor database where we created the specific list to receive this broadcast fax. You can see that the source database has 2,695 unique vendors, and from that database we selected 674 of them to receive the broadcast information. So we've gone through the selection process and now we're ready to send the broadcast. We've also modified the template before starting the broadcast process. Now to initiate the broadcast, I'm going to go to the bottom right hand of the screen and pick the broadcast button. When I select the broadcast button, it's going to bring up a wizard. A wizard is a set of screens that work together to complete a task. In this case, it's to complete a broadcast event. The first screen of each of the wizards that are available is to select the broadcast type. We have fax only, email only, fax and email both, an economical option of emailing to those with email and faxing to the rest, or a use the preferred contact method, which is a setting inside of the vendor records that can be used to trigger whether the sub or supplier gets a fax or an email. So choosing fax only, I'm going to go to the next screen of the wizard, and that screen will prompt me to select the Word template or the Word document that has the mail merge fields in it from my hard drive. To select the template, I click on the Browse button. And I can select the broadcast fax invitation to bid document, and that will load into the system, show me the path that it came from. You could be saving these on your local C drive or on your network, and select it from there. And once it's selected, I'll go to the next step of the wizard. You can see that the fax only process is a 5-step wizard, and I'm now on step 2 of 5. Going to the next screen by clicking on the next screen button will prompt me to select an additional document that would be added to the cover page that I just created, such as a pre-qualification form or a bid form that needs to be set up for the bid from the subcontractors that would be attached to this initial cover page of the fax, making it into a multiple page fax that are sent out to each of the recipients. In this case, I'm going to skip this, but I could browse and look for one if I had an attachment that I wanted to add to the cover page of the broadcast fax. Clicking on the next screen button, I will see the broadcast fax summary window. It tells me what's going on in summary. I see that there are 674 vendors to receive the fax job, the location and name of the bid template for the invitation, and the attachment, in this case there are none, that would go with it. From this screen, I can proceed and complete the fax job on screen 5 of 5, or I can preview the template before accepting it and sending it. So if I hit the preview template button, I will bring up Microsoft Word and it will load that template and show it to me, and I can review it to make sure that it is the correct template. I've selected the correct one, and it says what I need it to say before completing the wizard. So the final step will be going to the next screen, screen 5 of 5, of sending the broadcast. In this case, if I click the finish button, your Outlook will be started if it's not already started, and the list of subs and suppliers and the document file will be sent to a high-speed internet broadcast fax service that will be blasted out for you. A results file will be emailed back to you, and you can then start the process of finding out who will bid the job and who will not bid the job, and track the status of those subcontractors and suppliers, which we'll see in the next video.